Buongiorno e benvenuti a Firenze. Welcome to Florence, Italy. Imagine yourself here studying abroad for 4 months. You have the opportunity to create awesome memories and experience things you'll probably never experience again in your life. During this video, I'll give you a glimpse at what life is like in Florence and how you can survive your 4 months studying abroad in Florence, Italy. One of the most visited places in Florence is the Piazza Duomo. As you can see, tons of people come here every day just to see this church that you'll probably walk by every day to go to school. The completion of the cathedral in 1436 marked the beginning of the heart of Florence. A must while in the birthplace of Italian Renaissance is climbing the 463 steps that take you to the top of the dome, revealing amazing views of the city. A lot of people walk through Piazza Repubblica. It's lined with cafes and restaurants all along the outside wall. There's a merry-go-round, which is really popular with the kids, and right underneath this archway is the main drag of all the designer shops. Many people stop at the cafes and restaurants as they pass through the square that is always filled with street performers and various exhibitions. While studying abroad, you'll have tons of opportunities to see amazing art all around Florence and around Europe, but one of the coolest things about studying abroad was taking classes in this 13th century old building with original frescoes. The newly renovated Palazzo dei Cerchi has studios for fashion and architecture students. The College of Communication and Information students have brand new Apple computers with editing software and video cameras available to use for classes. There is also a library and an amazing staff awaiting your arrival. Just a few steps from the Kent State Florence School is Piazza Signoria, home to Michelangelo's replica of the David. Michelangelo's original David sculpture was moved from this square into the Accademia to protect it from being damaged. Today, the piazza is filled with tourists, so take a seat, relax, grab a cappuccino, and watch the many people pass by. Close to Piazza della Signoria is Mercato Nuovo and a replica of the famous bronze boar sculpture, Il Porcellino, which many people put a coin into its mouth for good luck. Mercato Nuovo dates back to the 11th century, but is used today as a market to sell souvenirs and leather goods. San Lorenzo is another market, which is slightly bigger than Mercato Nuovo, and a stop for anyone searching for leather goods or something to bring home to their friends and family. One of Florence's most famous artists, Michelangelo, is buried in Santa Croce. Piazza Santa Croce is popular for tourists to visit and for the locals to spend time with each other. This beautiful church was completed in the 1450s, and along with Michelangelo, Machiavelli is buried here, and there is a memorial for Dante, the famous Florentine poet. The Ponte Vecchio, built in 1345, gives you a feel for what medieval life was like. People flock to the bridge to snap photos or to buy the ever-famous Florentine gold. While studying abroad, you'll have a chance to become familiar with the city while you eat, sleep, and breathe La Dolce Vita a Firenze.